the hourly cost of a professional private investigator can vary greatly. The industry standard charge for a private investigator ranges from £40 to £200 per hour, depending on many different factors, from the type of investigation to the level of experience of the private investigator. Most people will hire a private investigator only maybe once in their lives, and it's very important to understand the differences between private investigator fees and the level of service being offered. By far the cheapest and best value way of hiring a private investigator is by agreeing a package of work. This allows you to understand exactly what you're getting for how much without any hidden costs or charges. An example of a surveillance package offered by Private Investigators UK is: for a mobile two-man surveillance for 6 hours, you're getting 29 hours of high-quality investigation work and state-of-the-art equipment for $795 plus VAT, which is less than £28 an hour. The operative's hours break down as: operation planning, one operative for 3 hours. Operations operative you can talk to about your situation before, during and after the surveillance, one operative for 10 hours. 2 surveillance operatives during the surveillance operation, 2 operatives for 6 hours each. Photograph and video downloading and editing, 1 operative for 2 hours. Report production, 1 operative for 2 hours. Operatives' extensive experience, priceless. This totals to 29 hours of high quality private investigation work for less than £28 an hour. When comparing prices between private investigators, it's always important to understand what each company is offering for the money. If the price of a private investigation service from one company is half the price of another, always ask yourself why. For example, if you wish to hire a private investigation agency to conduct surveillance for you, ask the following questions so that you fully understand what you're getting for your money. Question 1. How many operatives are actually on the ground during surveillance? Take 2 simple examples. During the surveillance, your partner takes a taxi from home and it stops outside a club or restaurant and they jump out. Similarly, your partner is driving their own car and they stop in a busy shopping centre in the only free car parking space. Action needs to be taken now. In both examples, if only one operative is used, they cannot abandon their vehicle and follow your partner. So 2 men is the solution, with one being able to get out and continue to follow while the other parks the vehicle. Make sure the company you hire has enough operatives to cover the most common situations. It is better to be safe than be sorry. Question 2. How many hours are each company going to put into planning the surveillance? Given you generally only have one shot at getting the evidence you want, it is vital that the surveillance is organised correctly. Remember the saying, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Question 3. Will I be able to talk to an operative during the surveillance, and when will I know what has happened? Most of our clients want to talk to the same person during their time with us. The benefits of this are many, including you will have the same friendly person to talk to who knows all about you and your surveillance. You will be kept in the loop before, during and after surveillance, and as sometimes the outcome of the surveillance can be traumatic, having a familiar, friendly and experienced person to talk to is invaluable. Make sure that the company you choose in your hour of need offers this support. Question 4. What photographic or video evidence will I get? Some private investigation companies offer cheaper prices, but in order to keep their prices low, they only take a few photos and little video, or may even charge extra at the end of the surveillance for the photos and footage. At Private Investigators UK, we believe in taking as much photographic and video evidence as possible as part of the price. This can be many hours of footage because we understand that if the news is bad, the client wants to see every possible detail. And also in some cases the client may see something in the evidence that is personal to them and their partner that we would not have been able to pick up. Check what photographic and video evidence is included in a price before you go ahead with a private investigation company. Question 5. Will producing a report be extra? Some private investigation agencies charge extra for a report to be produced, so be mindful of this when selecting your professional. Compiling a surveillance report takes a considerable amount of time, and to keep their costs at reduced rates, some companies who appear to be cost effective actually end up as one of the most expensive, as they charge you the same again for the report. At Private Investigators UK, the price quoted includes producing the report. Find out what is involved in the price before you commit to your chosen company, as some agencies have hidden charges. Factors that change the price of investigation work. It is worth understanding the factors that change the price for investigation work, as it gives you an understanding of what goes into pricing a private investigation case in order to enable your private investigation team to give you the best possible results. Factor 1. Organisation time. The more starting information such as facts, descriptions and important information about the situation will greatly reduce the investigation time. Factor 2. Report creation. Compiling all the information, including photographic and video footage, gathered into a comprehensive, informative and in-depth report is time consuming, especially if you require the report to be admissible in court. Factor 3. Investigation type. Whether the investigation is office-based, static outside a building or mobile and following a target, all change the number of operatives needed to work on the investigation. Factor 4. Location of mobile investigation or surveillance. An investigation or surveillance that isn't conducted in a building that has many exits or following someone in a busy city where the target may board maybe a taxi, bus, tram or tube increases the number of operatives needed. Factor 5. Corroboration of information. Facts found in an investigation that need corroborating by an independent source dramatically increase the number of investigation hours. At Private Investigators UK, we are happy to give free, no obligation quotes for any type of investigation, so feel free to call us to talk through your requirements and see how we can help you.